and welcome back to yet another Halloween video, and today we are reacting to Experiment 1031. Now I'm looking at the video, I haven't watched it yet, but it's only 2 minutes and 36 seconds. And this video is kind of up a bit earlier than the page, which is kind of weird. I heard people watched it, it's apparently really funny. So, I'm gonna watch it here. Kind of worried it's going to be disappointing because, well, it's 2 minutes long and we're only getting 5 props released today from the links. We are getting Lucky Bottoms, Lord Raven, Bog Zombie, Monty, and Bag of Bones. Now, some of these I'm actually really excited to see because I haven't actually watched any of the videos. They were revealed this morning, but I wanted to save them for excitement, so I haven't watched any of them yet. But we're gonna do that now with watching the video. Again, only 2 minutes long, so let's see how it rolls.
Battery in that thing.
I am documenting our research. Duh.
Look at this place.
All right.
It's Creep City in here.
I can barely see where we're going.
Ah! What was that?
What is it? You okay?
Something grabbed at me.
Oh, there's Skelly.
Is it freezing in here?
Alright.
What the?
What
was that?
Is that Nozzles?
Nothing's working.
Okay. I really want to see him.
Emily, turn around! Run!
Young Crouchy.
Ah!
Oh, there's Reagan.
We're going to die here, Matt. Every time we go down a hallway, we get more lost. This place isn't normal.
Ah!
Come on, go!
I think that's possessed pumpkin.
What's on that board, Emily?
Oh, there's the
I don't know yet,
chalkboard.
but
Okay.
maybe it will help us get out of here.
Young
you help
Crouchy, though, I can't. I'm gonna start crying. He's so funny. Oh.
Here, take this. When did you sketch these?
The first night,
It's the Nozzles.
you finally fell asleep, so I thought I'd...
These
Oh,
are
there's
really good.
Crouchy.
Thanks.
Oh my.
Give me the pencil.
Here.
I just need a few minutes.
What
I
was-
almost got
What
it.
was that?
Okay.
Get it?
Emily? Emily?
Matt,
Oh.
wake up.
There's Betty
Get
Sharpe
up.
and Lord Raven.
Still running. Good. Matt, turn on your recorder.
Did you hear that?
Oh, there's the bone snap lady.
Stupid Matt. I told him we should stay together.
She was kind of cool though, the bone snap lady. Was that Punchy? Oh my god. Dude, they didn't show Bag of Bones or anything like that. So I guess let's go watch those. If their links are up. Okay, yes, they are up. Okay, here's Lucky Bottoms. Okay, let's just watch the video of Lucky Bottoms. Okay. Honestly, kind of like him a little bit more now, especially. I'm gonna watch it again. Alright, so he's more like a twitching prop than a convulsing prop, but yeah, it feels like he like twitches more than convulses, but okay, actually a lot better than I thought. I mean, I still feel like 170 is a lot for what you get with this character, but he's not that bad actually. He's one of those ones I didn't really know if I liked, but I had to see an image. Oh my, wait. Oh my gosh, they have the height chart back. Okay. Are any of these on the website yet? Okay, yes they are, all of them are. Okay. We got Bag of Bones. Let's watch him. I'm gonna watch him next. definitely techie. I don't know, guys. This one I'm not really digging. It just has the Big Penny scream. And I never got why his bag said Spirit Acres Farm. I mean, I get they're trying to reference that, but it's kind of dumb. Like, the bag, I don't know. Just not that good. He's okay, I guess. Okay, the next three are the ones I really want to see. They all look really good. We'll watch Monty, because he's the last one out of these three on the page. Let's see him. Oh, wow. I like him. I like him, for sure. I thought, like, maybe his body would sway a little bit for the price. Pretty limited for the price, but... Okay, he looks really awesome, though. We'll go back to Experiment 1031 video in a second. I just want to watch all of these so far. Watch Bog Zombie next. Does his mouth move? I can't. Oh, it does. Huh. Let me just watch that. Let's see. I like him, but I don't know. He looks really good, though. Alright, so... I feel like for the price, it might be a bit much. But... Okay. I like him. But I don't know if I was expecting that, to be honest. I don't know. He's really cool. But the price is a bit concerning. Okay, here's Lord Raven. This one should be good, right? It's SVI, so I might have good audio. I actually like him. Wow. He actually is cool. I like him. All right. Interesting. You know, I'm not really digging this whole Experiment 1031 thing so far, but I like some of these props so far. I like, I'm just dying at little Crouchy right here. His eyes light up. That is so funny. Just watch that real quick. Just wanted to see young Crouchy. Here he is. He's weird. He's weird. So I want to pause where there's like the glitching screen and such, because I feel like there's been a couple props hidden in there. I want to pause right here real quick. There's a couple of scenes where you can see up, which is on YouTube right now. It's not currently. There's Reagan. She looks pretty good. From there, okay, wait. This is where it was when he breaks down the door. His eyes light up. Possessed pumpkins. Let me see that again. Hold on, guys. Alright, so there's Possessed Pumpkin. I like him. I really enjoyed him from the leaks. He's got light vibes, which I don't know if I like that about him, but he looks cool. Okay, okay. There's Punchy. Punchy's pretty funny. His eyes light up, and it seems like his teeth kind of glow too. Okay, that's interesting for sure. There's Betty Sharpe. She looks not as bad as she did in the in her stock photo. I thought that was kind of disappointing with her stock photo. It looks kind of weird, but here actually doesn't look that bad. That might just be because this is not a very clear shot of it, but I'm gonna check if they updated Experiment 1031. The page. Okay, they have. Wow. Okay. Experiment specimens. Why is there only 4? Where's Bag of Bones? I think that's really it for my reaction. I know it wasn't really much, but I don't really know how to feel. Like, it's not like a bad feeling. It's more like, oh, like this just happened and I had to react to it. So I'm just gonna take some time to look into these props, watch them again, get a final opinion. I feel like sometimes watching the first time you're kind of just like in the shock, but wow. Really sad that it's not really a big movie though. It's pretty sad. But let's go switch over to opinions now. Alright, so here is my final thoughts on the Experiment 1031 today. I finally sat down and just thought about it more and more and looked at each prop and just kind of formed a final opinion. First, we're going to look at Lucky Bottoms. Honestly, this prop I actually kind of like now. At first, I wasn't really a big fan of it on the box or in stock images. I just didn't really care. I even think the stock images on the website look kind of weird for this prop. But in the video, I actually kind of like it. It's basically a groundbreaker clown Miserable Marie because the mouth movement is very similar. The twitching is very similar. It's more like a twitching prop. I actually kind of like this guy, to be honest. He's definitely grown me a lot. I kind of wish for the price, though, 170, because Marie was 172, and she was a full zombie prop. This is 170, it's a half a prop. This guy probably should have been like 130, 120-ish for the price. That would have been okay, at least for Spirit pricing nowadays. But I kind of like him now. I just kind of wish he was a full-body clown. I mean, I get they want to make it more unique, but I feel like the clothing being not really tattered up, or even like a little bloody, just looks kind of weird. I don't know. This guy is just, his bottom half is kind of lacking, not because there's nothing there, but because there's literally no sort of tattered or blood down there to make it look like it's cut off. But I like him. He's cool. He's not bad. Maybe I'll get him. I don't know. To be honest, it's kind of hard to say I'll get this guy because of the price, but also because we still need to see like, what, 20 other more props. So, yeah. Actually, I kind of like him now. Not bad. Next is the Bag of Bones. It's pretty obvious this is a techie prop. This guy's going to retail for $150, and personally, I don't really care about him. I think he's a cool concept, but the skeleton looks kind of basic. Now, it's not as basic as the one from the Goblin Thief from Home Depot, but it's not a very interesting skeleton. It's not the worst, but it's not very interesting. I think what just kind of throws me off is the price. $150 for this is a lot, and even though the Bag of Bones on Goblin Thief are pretty much more generic, you get a whole goblin with that prop, and he's also $150, so I would recommend just buying Goblin Thief over this. It's a better deal. This guy, he's kind of decent, I guess. I don't actually hate him. I feel like hating this prop isn't really necessary. It's just not a very grand prop, I guess. I also kind of don't like it has all the Spirit references on the bag. I know it kind of makes sense for Spirit, and it's kind of cool for references, but it kind of makes it more limited to use. But it's overall not bad. just not one for me personally. I think $150 is way overpriced. I think maybe $100 at the most should have been this guy's price. Next is Monty. Now, ever since the first leaks came out, I think I've always been pretty into this guy. I'm just an overall big fan of the toy of a monkey bashing at chimes. It's such an iconic like circus thing, and it's so cool we finally got like a prop of it in a life-size form. The previous version of this was like the monkey chimes, which I also love a lot. That's probably my favorite Spirit tabletop of all time, just because I love the concept and I just love the idea of a monkey bashing its chimes. It's just such a cool idea. And here, they do it pretty well. I kind of wish for the price though there was maybe some side-to-side leaning. I kind of thought that was going to happen, but there isn't. It's just his mouth moving and his arms move back and forth to the chimes. He just overall looks really good. I love this prop a lot. Despite the kind of horrendous price, I can see myself definitely buying this. I just like a lot of circus stuff, especially when it's something like this, a unique kind of character. So overall, I think I'm probably going to buy this guy this year. I love him a lot, for sure. Next is the Bog Zombie. Now this guy, out of the entire lineup released today, I think he's probably my second favorite behind Monty. I'm just a big fan of this guy's entire looks. Now, for the price and the animation, I feel like that could have been a bit better. He kind of just sways up and down, kind of like Miserable Marie, just a bit slower. And his arm does move a little bit, and so does his mouth, and that is kind of cool. But for the price, it probably just should have been around $200 to $230, just because it's not really that much animation. But he looks really good overall. I think he's one of the better props this year so far, including the leaks, just because he looks really good overall. I don't really have much to say about him. I like him. Maybe for the price, again, some head turning maybe, but not bad. I like him a lot. And last is Lord Raven, coming in at $300. This guy is probably my third favorite prop of this entire lineup so far. First being Monty, second being the Bog Zombie, third being this guy, fourth being Lucky Bottoms, and last being Bag of Bones. I think this one is really good overall. It's very weird for SVI, Seasonal Visions, because it feels much more like a techie prop. But it is cool to see that SVI made something not like too terribly with the audio, because like a lot of SVI props have kind of cringy audio, but this guy sounds pretty good overall. I enjoy this guy's looks the most. I think that's what's the most appealing about this guy. His animation is really unique too. I liked it a lot. This guy overall just feels very good, and I do want to get him. For the price though, probably again should be around $230, $250. But overall, I do think he's a well-rounded, good prop, and maybe I'll get him in the future. We'll see. Next, I'm going to show some props that are currently unreleased, but were kind of shown in this Experiment 1031 video. We have Betty Sharpe. We can kind of hear some of her audio too in this video. I'd really like to see more of her, just because I can't really tell if I like her or not. So hopefully we see more of her soon. Then next is Reagan. Now this is another prop I want to see more of. I'm a big fan of the licensed stuff, and Reagan's a character I really want a prop of recently, so I really want to see more of her, especially that projection to see if it's any good, and I just want to see a better close-up of her face, so I hope she comes out very soon, because I really want to get her, and I hope she's pretty good overall. Next is Possessed Pumpkin. Now this is actually one I really want to get to. I'm a big fan of Crouchy, and I like Scarecrows and pumpkins a lot. They're my favorite Halloween characters, so having a prop of that I really want to see. We can hear some of the audio, and we can also see he has lit up eyes, which is really interesting, so I want to see more of this guy and kind of get a final opinion on him, because so far I really enjoy his looks. Next is Young Crouchy. This guy is pretty hilarious. I actually do want to see him just because he's funny, and I kind of want to get him. You guys will see why in the future, but I kind of want to get him. He's got light up eyes, which is weird, but yeah, I want to see more of him for sure, just because he's Young Crouchy. Respect Crouchy. Next is the Bone Snap lady that we saw in the What Was That teaser for Experiment 1031. We just see a better shot of her neck snapping in here, and honestly, she looks really creepy. I really want to see more of her for sure. I wish we got more of her, but again, there's not really much from this video, but I really do enjoy her, and hopefully we can see her soon. I hope by the time flagship opens. Next is this shot of little Skelly. Now I can't really pause it because it's so blurry. It goes by so fast you can't really pause and see the prop in a better view. So I've slowed down the video. You can hear a little bit of Skelly's laugh, which is now more high pitch. And I honestly really like this guy a lot. I cannot wait to see him. And I definitely want to buy him this year. I think he's going to be one of my first purchases of the year. I love him already. I really want to see him so bad. Next is the shot of Nozzles the clown. Now this guy I also really want to see. I know I've said it for like every prop on this, but the reason why is because this Experiment 1031 video is so disappointing. But I really want to see more of this guy because I just overall enjoy his design a lot. And this might be my favorite of the year. I don't really know because there's some other shots coming forward that I really like a lot too. So I really enjoy his look a lot, and I like his overall appearance and nozzles and such. So maybe I'll get him. We'll just have to see. Next, we have the shot of a zombie that was not seen in the ISC leaks or in any release so far. So this guy is also another one I think we all want to see for sure because we really want to know what he does and what what his full appearance is. We can only see part of his face before half the screen kind of glitches out. He looks interesting. I can't really tell. Again, it's a pretty blurry image and it's just not very clear enough on what the zombie is. And next is probably my favorite shot of this entire video. That's right, this entire shot is probably the best part of this video. We have this look at some sort of Scarecrow. And the Scarecrow, can't really tell what it is just because it's just his head. He's wearing a hat, it looks like. You can see some of his hair. His face looks really unique compared to other Scarecrows. I really want to see this guy a lot. Like I said with Possessed Pumpkin, I'm a big fan of Scarecrows and Pumpkins, so definitely one I'm very intrigued with and maybe want to purchase if it's really good. With that being said, that pretty much wraps up everything that we saw in Experiment 1031. Overall, this entire little short video is very disappointing. I like the idea of what Spirit's doing, but they're not doing it correctly. This feels like it should have been a teaser uploaded like 10 days ago, and today we would have gotten like a full cool movie. Instead, it's just really vague shots of props. This is even worse than the Graveyard Shift because with the Graveyard Shift, we at least saw everything and at least a clear view. With this, we just see not a lot in clear view. And with the Graveyard Shift, we had 10 props released versus this, which is only 5. So overall, not the most impressive year for Spirit in terms of their marketing. This is probably the worst year yet for the marketing. It just is such a mess. This was a big letdown. We waited like months and months just for this. So overall, I really hope Spirit picks up the game the next 10 days because we're going to be walking in flagship not knowing what everything does like last year. That's really it, guys, for this video. Yeah, overall, some of these prop releases were cool. Like, I liked most of the props that actually came out, but I'm really sad we didn't even get to see a lot more. So, that's really it, guys. Hopefully you get more. If not, next video is flagship for Spirit. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one, and goodbye.